super early and all long. And the thing is that every radio station, we do the exact same thing. So like it's kind of draining at times. It's super fun, don't get me wrong, but there are days where it's just like, yo, like there was one point where I literally felt like a freaking robot. Like I swear, like I don't get me wrong, I was having a great time, but there was like 1 or 2 days where I was just like, wake up, go to the radio station, like I had a great time seeing you guys. Trust me, but like you know, we would always get asked the same questions for our interviews, and then and no disrespect to anyone, I know this is their job and it's great, but like it's just draining at times hearing the same thing 3 4 times a day and like performing the same songs 3 4 times a day and being in the car for hours. And we did that for a month and a half last year. This year it's been like kind of scattered out, which is good. It's a lot more refreshing, like just relaxing. Like tomorrow is gonna be a super super long day for us, um, but it's cool because like we don't have a lot of days like that like last tour. So this one it's all spaced out. But that's like how radio tour is. It's just like a lot of like you wake up in a new hotel, get ready, leave, do all your things, blah, 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 go to all these radio stations, and then get to a different hotel, sleep, wake up, do your thing, and then it was a new hotel every single night. So that's also a pain. That's actually why I freaking hate that. I hate getting to a hotel, opening my freaking bag, and then I basically unpack and pack again every single day and every morning and night because you have to find different outfits. So I have to like go through all my stuff. I'm basically taking out all my clothes. So in the morning I have to put everything back. It's a lot. Radio tours are a lot. But they're fun. Like again, like these are all just normal things. Um, and then if it's like a press day, for example, we're in like New York. New York is always full days of press. Same thing. We'll wake up 7 in the morning, first interview, like I don't know. Let's say it's MTV. We'll do our thing there. Drive over to let's say J14. Drive over to I don't know another place and then another place. And then, but that's the same thing, kind of like radio tour, except where it's more interviews than like the typical like the lounges and everything. Those are long days too. What other thing was I talking about? Sounds strange. Yeah, it's a lot of work, but like I mean that comes with everything. Like whatever it is, like people that are stylists, that are photographers, that are doctors, that are literally anything you do is a lot of work. And if it's not challenging to you, like yeah, like you do what you love and it's great, but like sometimes you should have a little bit of a challenge. You should always challenge yourself. Um yeah, what else? Let's see. It's just a lot of traveling. Like a lot of traveling. Like hella. Um but I love it. I'm all for it. Uh yeah. I just never thought about how much traveling it is until right now, and I'm genuinely shocked. Like, there's days where, for example, like last year, this happens a lot too. Like, we had a show in Buffalo, right? We did our show the day before. Like, we had a few shows before that. Did a show in Buffalo, finished the show, went back to our hotel, woke up at 3 in the morning, got a flight from Buffalo all the way to LA. And then that same, we landed, and then we went straight to a wardrobe fitting. And then we put our clothes on, we ate, and then got ready. And then we went to the Radio Disney Music Awards. And then after that, there was like a little after party type of thing ish. Then got food, and then had like a little photo shoot. Like, it's hella work. Like, but it's super fun. Like, it's amazing. Um, and like our green rooms, like normally it's like we're either sleeping or we're hella hyper. Like today, there's never an in between. It's like today, whoever saw the live stream, we were all just in a great mood, which is amazing. But then there's also days where it's like you walk in and you know not to say a single word because everyone's hella tired or like whatever. But like If we're ever like that, it's just because we need to get rest so that when it comes time to seeing you guys or doing an interview or performing or whatever it is that we have to do, we can do it to the best of our ability and, for you guys. So, yeah, there's hella stuff that's going on. And then, okay, so for example, then in the studio, those are long days too. Those we're in there all day, every day. When it's like writing camps and stuff, like that's like the studios are like 8-hour sessions when you're writing songs or even just recording and cutting stuff. Um, that's always a fun time. You walk in the studio, and I genuinely never know what I'm gonna write about until I get there. Um, and that's just how I prefer to do it. But yeah, and then you're just in there with a group of people or alone or just with another person, and it's awesome. Rehearsals, rehearsals are tough for your boys. Um, yeah, those are also really long, and those are some of the most draining days, honestly. Um, but you know what? It's all good. Love it. Rehearsals is normally like we get there, we go over a song, or if it's a new song, we start learning it for a few hours, and then we get lunch. We all go chill, get back, go over it again. That's it. Rehearsal is just like hella. Um, but recently we've just been having a lot of meetings with a lot of people and phone calls and stuff. Cause all I'm gonna say is these next few weeks and months, it's gonna be a lot more busy in terms of traveling and stuff that we're gonna be doing for you guys. Cause we do a lot behind the scenes recently. This whole year, it's been a huge development and like just very eye opening for us and like what we have to do and stuff. But now we finally started we did those writing sessions that we had a few weeks and months ago. And recorded them, and then I'll stop there. But we're doing like a lot of stuff, and we're very excited. So yeah, and it could be anything. Don't quote me. I'm not out here saying, freaking, we're gonna do this or that, or that or that. I'm just telling you we're gonna be busy. So it'll be cool. I can't tell you guys anything. I'm sorry. I'm gonna have the same answer to anything you tell me. Tour? I don't know. New music? I don't know. What else can I say? I don't know. But yeah. But just know that like all this time that we've spent in LA or not traveling or whatever to see you guys, it's been really important for us because we needed that time. Like if you think about it, since we finished the show, like we never had time to get close to each other, or not get close, but like we never had time to like live together or bond or anything. Like it's just like, yeah, we went through the whole show together and it was great and we got to know each other. It was amazing. But literally the next day we got straight to work and it was just like that for a whole year and a half straight. And then we did that. First thing we did was a promo tour. Next thing we did was like a bunch of Christmas stuff. Then after that was followed up by the first Fat Radio tour. Then after that was all the summer shows. Then after that was American Idol tour. Then after that was our tour. Then after that was the Philippines. Then after that was we did not stop for a whole year and a half, and we did not have time to really just chill and get to know each other. Like it wasn't honestly until this year where we got to know each other really well. If you want me to be honest, we didn't stop for the longest time ever, and so all this time that we've been like just chilling. To you guys, it looks like chilling, but we're really doing a lot of work, or we have been, a lot of thinking, a lot of planning, a lot of like, where do we want to go as a group? We all have to be on the same page. Like we never had these conversations because we were just always so busy. And don't get me wrong, we are so grateful. Like, dude, that was the sickest time of my life. The first year and a half or whatever of being a band was the sickest time of my life. But I'm very thankful that like we took a step back, and then, you know, like for example, this year we just spent 3 months just living together at a house in the beginning, and then we've just been like all of us have been in LA just having a great time, and that's just naturally created. That naturally brings our creativity out, and now we're making music together, and now we're starting to be involved in the type of things that we're doing, and now we get to have a say in this thing. Now we get to have a say in this thing, and like, you know, now it just all feels a lot more real and organic, real life, and just organic, um, and it's dope. Like we're all super happy. Like right now, even though we haven't like yes, we're doing stuff, but like there's a lot of stuff that's being planned that hasn't been done. But like even though we haven't done any of that, like we're so happy because we are all just on the same page. We're super close. We're just having a great time, and we know that we're just gonna move on and keep pursuing this dream that we have as a group. And it's just been super important. Like think about it. Every group has that time to like before they gain fans and before they do tours and all these things, like they have that time to like really get to know each other and plan the things that we like. It's weird because we just didn't have that part in our lives. Like first they live in a house together or whatever it is that they do, they have to live together though, and then naturally they start to get a vibe of what they want to do as a group and the kind of music they want to put out and their image and things, the type of fans they want to attract and all these things. Like I said, we never had that. So right now, which is why we've been kind of quiet or distant or whatever from like events, is because we needed that. Honestly, if we would have just kept going and doing stuff, it wouldn't have been healthy for our group or for ourselves individually. Like, it wouldn't have been healthy. Like, yeah, it would have been fun to keep doing stuff, but we're definitely like mentally on a different page, which is the most important thing I think for a group. Um, so like, I'm just really glad that we are where we are right now, and that's also why our performances just feel so much better. Like, like, like we do, like our set, like for example today. Like if it just feels so much better because we have that extra connection with each other on stage. Like I said, like I was kind of during the song, Drew noticed that I was kind of down. He started hyping me up. I'm like, all right, fine, whatever. Like let's go. You know what I mean? Like little things like that, and just like kind of being more comfortable with everything, and even our choreography and everything. We're a lot more involved in everything, and so we have everything the way we want it to be, at least the way we would love. Like, you know what I mean? So it's just a lot. Everything is just a lot better. Um, and it's something that we haven't talked about, um, just because we haven't had that time really to tell you guys about.